Metalhead Nurse. These creatures look like they could have been very attractive women, had they actually had faces and maybe some hair. Their heads are swollen and appear to be facing backwards. Their heads convulse violently, tilting to the side as they walk. They wear old-fashioned nurses' hats and a pretty risque little nurse's outfit showing some nice chi-chi action. They carry pipes, which have a fairly good range. Also, they walk pretty fast compared to the other monsters. So whatever you do, do not let them get close. Shoot them, or if you want to conserve ammo, hit them with the steel pipe, but don't let them hurt Maria. Regardless of whether or not you want the Maria ending, if she dies, the game is automatically over. Speaking of which, they can only be found in the hospital, and after you leave Brookhaven, they are out on the streets. These monsters are suggestive of Mary's hospitalization. Some theorize she was hospitalized at Brookhaven, but I don't think that's the case because it's a mental hospital. And the fact that they are very erotically dressed represents yet another manifestation of James's sexual frustration. On a side note, an early sketch of these monsters shows them carrying IV stands instead of pipes. Flesh Lip. These monsters are a sort of mini-boss in the hospital, and you'll never see them again afterwards. It's a lattice-based, meaning it's inside a metal frame that acts like a cage, monster that hangs from the ceiling, and their attacks depend on grabbing you with their feet. This means they have to be right above you before they can attack, so running from them is key. The perfect weapon for them is the shotgun because it's deadly at a close aim and can disperse a crowd. Fire at it until you see its feet go up. Once that happens, you know it's dead. Sirens will sound when you've killed them all. The frame represents a bed, with the monsters themselves representing Mary. Mandarin. These guys are ape-like monsters with massive, thick arms with lips where the hands should be. They swing from the underside of suspended metal catwalks, found as you pass from one side of Silent Hill to the other after leaving the hospital, as well as in the labyrinth and the hotel, and they will attack you as you run over them. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can't be killed, so just run around them, never over them, and you should do just fine. These guys represent a feeling of overwhelming, incomprehensible anguish, and for this reason, mandarins are not allowed above ground. Prisoner. Probably almost the freakiest monster, simply because you never see what this thing looks like. It's located somewhere above or maybe on the ceiling of one of the cells in Toluca Prison. It will pound on something and has a deep voice that from what I have researched is saying ritual, although it just sounds like noises to me. Although it can't be seen, it is possible to kill this creature using a firearm. If you absolutely must kill it, because it won't hurt you, I recommend using your gun. It may take a while for James to hit it, and even then, it will take a few shots for it to go down. You'll know it's dead because it will make a very human grunt. A sound will be heard, like it fell, and then it becomes completely silent. James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel? You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.